Annual Great Canadian Song-Along. It's great to have so many people out this year, and as a matter of fact, this year we've gone with 3 nights here in Ottawa. We've got tonight, we've got tomorrow night, and then we've got Saturday night as well. We've got local songwriters from mostly around this region, but also from Gananoque, the Almonte region, and we have a show in Gananoque that's going to take place 2 nights in Gananoque and 1 new show in Almonte this year. So in Almonte, there's actually going to be a show as well. And so that's coming up in the next couple of weeks. But actually, we have some people here from Gananoque who are going to be performing at the Ottawa event. And they're going to be getting things started. And as a matter of fact, this whole idea around the Great Canadian Song-Along was started by somebody named Karen Leslie Hall, right over here. And Karen Leslie Hall had this idea 33 years ago. And so I'd like, Karen, if you could come up and tell people a little bit more about the whole concept of the Great Canadian Song-Along. And but just before Karen does that, I want to tell, for some of you who are here as guests who might not know too much about how this all came together, the idea is there's a number of songwriting groups here in Ottawa. I host one called Writer's Block, and we meet here at McGuire's the last Sunday of the month. So if anybody's interested, come up and talk to me about that. But there's also another songwriters group, Second Sunday Songwriters Group, that's hosted by Peter Rutherford, and he's here as well. And he hosts on the second Sunday of the month. And so thank you very much to McGuire's as well, because they not only host the songwriters groups, they're hosting these 3 nights and have offered this place for that purpose. So the Great Canadian Song-Along, the idea of it is we put out the word to songwriters in Ottawa, a number of prompts for them to write songs about over the course of, they have about 2 months to write a song. And this year, so the prompts for this year were peace, moment by moment, community radio, help me out folks, a story worth telling, and don't blink. So we gave out those prompts, and songwriters around Ottawa and the area wrote songs over the course of the last couple months that they will be performing for you tonight. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you Karen Leslie Hall, the founder of this great event that is now in its 33rd year.
Hello. I don't know what else to say about it. You did a pretty good job.
Well, tell us the story about how it first got started.
It started in 1993. It was called the Summer Song-Along then, because it happened in July. I needed to do a project that involved a community I belonged to. And I was doing a lot of music at the time. I thought I belonged to a community of songwriters. What could I do with that? And I came up with this idea. And the idea was to create a thing that would eventually take on a life of its own. And guess what? It did. It did. So I ran it for 4 years in Toronto. By the 4th year, I'm sure you've all heard all of this before. By the 4th year, we were doing 8 shows. With about, 80, 100 songwriters in Toronto. But there were also song-alongs happening in a dozen other communities, including one in Edinburgh, Scotland, one in Cambridge, England. There was one in Anchorage, Alaska, and then all these communities across Canada. I don't even remember how that happened, because there was no social media then. There was barely email. This was all word of mouth and telephone calls, and somehow it just happened in all these places. So that seems to be happening again. It's kind of popping up in different places. Maybe we can get it to even more next year. So, any questions? So I really appreciate you Ottawa guys for keeping it going all these years, and you get tons of kudos for that. Like I keep saying, it's one thing to have a little idea. It's another thing to keep it going for 33 years. So, good for you.
Well done, Karen. A couple of things I wanted to mention. First of all, we're live streaming this event, and so if anybody is up and they're performing and they don't want to be on camera, let me know in advance, and I'll let them know, and they'll shut off the live stream for your performance. It's no problem at all, so don't feel shy about it. If you're not comfortable with that, just let me know in advance. So up with Karen Leslie Hall is we've got Bill King is going to be joining us up here, and we've got Colin Slack. All right, and I also, before we get started, I wanted to mention just Chris White. Thank you very much for all of the work that you did to help out with this. Chris White, Peter Rutherford, and myself, and Karen organized all of this. And if I'm forgetting somebody, let me know. But yeah. Oh yeah. And then, by the way, we're going to pass the hat at some point. If you don't mind contributing a little bit, just so that we can help pay for costs for sound, costs for live streaming, that kind of thing. So, and then if there's any extra money, it's going to go to the food bank. So thanks very much, everybody, for coming out to support this great event. Okay, let's get going. Thank you very much, everybody.
Hello, 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 hello.
Everybody should have a passport in front of them.
A patch cord in front of me. I've got this one.
Should be one.
There's one down there.
Now, those VIs, have a light on them. If you hit that pedal, it'll turn it on. If you leave it in that state, you can probably tune it.
Right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Such a Luddite. You mean these little buttons here? Which one is the volume? The one that says volume?
That's pretty much probably it. Is he okay? Is there anything? Okay, try it now. Yeah.
Oh.
Yours? Try your guitar? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Leslie. Wow. I can't believe I'm seeing the founder of this. Yeah. Amazing. I guess they're handing out free decorations to wear. Because this was on the stage. free jewelry. Are we getting complimentary jewelry here? I'm going to use mine as a fetish.
Are you getting her guitar? Are you getting the signal, Steve?
Anyway.
We have to call a taxi. Then they don't like when I tell jokes.
So far, so good.
I keep getting admonished.
Oh, there's a little detail.
Yeah, it's not plugged in.
Small detail.
There we go.
Are you okay being that far away for your solo?
I hope so. Having not heard the song yet, this should be fun.
Oh, are you playing with her though?
Yeah, I guess.
You gotta let him know.
Do you want to sit here? Do you want to stay here or stand here?
Okay, it's all good.
Okay.
Here we go. Woohoo! Okay. Getting the signal there?
Check.
Yeah. He's gonna play with her. Yeah. Okay.
Once we figure it out, we'll just be rolling for the whole evening, right?
cool stage, so.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Give him some guitar.
Whoa!
You want me to go first?
I'll go first. Get it over with. Okay, are we starting? Okay, I have to tell you a little story. Whenever I tell people about the song-along and the magic of it and how much fun it is, and they say, oh, I don't know about it. I say, you can write a song and get it really polished up and all rehearsed and sound great. But sometimes people just write them at the table before they get up. And that's all part of the fun. Some of them are just half-baked. Some of them are all finished and nice. And that's what makes it so much fun. Easy for me to say. Anyway, I always put it off to the last minute. But this is the first time that I will be improvising this song right now on stage with lyrics I just wrote in the car on the way here.
Yeah! All right.
Which would have been great if, well, in fairness, I did drive.
Colin drove. We
Yes.
came from Gananoque. And this is because I put it off. I put it off and put it off. All of a sudden it was April, and then I volunteered for the Liberal campaign in Gananoque. And I have been working my butt off for days and days thinking, oh my God, I have to write a song. And I just haven't had time. I've been going nonstop. It's going really well, by the way. In Leeds, Grenville, we might just flip it. So this not yet written song, not yet composed, is inspired by the canvassing I've been doing. Going door to door to door to door, talking to people. So I have no idea how this is going to go, but however it goes, Colin's going to play a solo, aren't you, Colin?
Apparently I am.
Okay.
I'm hurting.
So let's get this over with. Let's see. I think I'll drop my D because that's my favorite. I like it already. Let's just do this. Okay, here we go. Wearing holes in my walking shoes, driven by anger and the evening news. Let's go to a B minor and see what happens. Looking for those kindred souls that I can rally to my cause. Moment by moment, step by step, carry on, oh carry on. Moment to rise above. Moment by moment, step by step, carry on, oh carry on. Moment by moment, don't give up, carry on. Okay, Colin, go. Going to B minor now. Everybody sing. Moment by moment, step by step, carry on, carry on. Moment by moment, don't give up, carry on, oh carry on. One more time. Moment by moment, step by step, carry on, oh carry on. Moment by moment, step by step, carry on, oh carry on. Like I said to Colin on the way up here, I said, they may not remember the song, but they'll remember the chutzpah. Bill, I think you're up next.
Aha, okay. All right, I didn't exactly write this song right before the show. I tried to give myself a bit of
Step on it.
step on it. All right. Okay, but I did manage to write it rather quickly. I gave myself some time last week and wrote it in 5 minutes. Soon you'll see why. I think it's got a little something for everybody, just not a lot of it. So don't blink or you'll miss it. Right. When I got out of bed this morning, I was a little confused about where I was, 'cause I found myself downtown in a hospital patient's gown, and that left him wondering where his had got to. Now I'm on the run, I think, but don't blame. Thank you. A 5-minute wonder, actually 45 seconds.
This is a little longer. You guys know the St. Lawrence?
Yep.
So we live in Gananoque. And it's neat for me because I don't have a boat anymore. My son sank it twice. So we sold it because he wanted to get a Sea-Doo for my wife, who doesn't have a boater's license. So we bought the Sea-Doo, and I think I drove it twice, and then he sank it. So we got rid of it and bought an RV, and now we don't have the RV either. Anyway, getting back to the St. Lawrence. So you drive along the parkway, it's really quite something. Or if you go down to Ivy Lee into the park and go for a walk, it's quite amazing. I'm just about to put out my second album. This one won't be on it, this is new, but I think this is called I Got Lost. with this? I got lost sitting in a room for a moment. I wasn't there at all. And every indiscretion, be it real or just imagined, disappeared without a care. You were there, all without a care. There's a place out on the highway, several miles from town. Sunlight shines like diamonds on the waves. In the springtime you can listen, you can hear the new beginnings. The symphony of change starts to unfold. Without a care. Oh, yeah. All without a care. Let's get lost sitting in a room, watching as the water passes by. We can talk about tomorrows or all our yesterdays. Every step we'll take, without a care. All without a care. I got lost sitting in a room for a moment. I wasn't there at all. Thank you.
Still trying to decide what to play now. Okay, I'm going to do a song I wrote a long time ago. I had just been on a very long road trip. I was in the middle of a very long road trip. I drove down through the States, through the Southwest, up the West Coast. It was a 6-month road trip. All by myself. Those were the days. I wouldn't do that now, I'll tell you. I crossed the border by ferry from Washington State to Victoria. And I arrived in Victoria, and it just felt like I was at home. I lived in Ottawa and Toronto, but as soon as I crossed the border, it's like, yeah, this is home. So this song kind of has new relevance now. The lyrics need to be tweaked a little bit to suit the moment, because at the time, it was like lots of Quebec separatism in the air and stuff. So it's about Canada coming apart. So I have to change it a little so it's about Canada coming together. But I haven't done that yet, so you're getting the original version. play it. What is it about you that's so unique? Your trees and your mountains speak to me in a language all their own. Still 3,000 miles from Ontario, I feel like I've come home. Oh, Canada, I'm rolling across you from west to east, and every magnificent piece of you is essential to the whole. From Vancouver Island to Newfoundland, from the border to the pole. Spent a long time south of the line that's drawn from sea to sea, and I filled up my eyes with pleasant surprises, but it'll never be home to me. I know I will always return to the true north, strong and free. Oh, Canada, spread out like a beautiful patchwork quilt, a difficult nationhood built upon a kaleidoscope of dreams. In a perpetual tug of war, you're coming apart at the seams. I spent a long time south of a line that's drawn from sea to sea, and I spoke with pride of the northern side, the most beautiful land to me. I pray it will always remain the true north, strong and free. Oh, Canada, what is it about you that's so unique? Your trees and your mountains speak to me in a language all their own. Still 3,000 miles from Ontario, I feel like I've come home. Still a long way from Ontario, but I feel like I've come home. Woo. Thank you.
Well done. Okay, for my second song, I'd like to share a song I actually wrote for a different song-along, but I never got to share it in person with you. That was the year 2020. I guess a lot of you remember what happened that year. So it started out as a silly little song about me trying to get a date, and my theme that year was I want it now. And as yeah, so that was kind of a Franken song-along. We ended up trying to do it from a radio broadcast, I believe, and then it moved on to, when that was shuttered, it moved on to everyone connecting by Zoom to a Facebook page. So somehow it happened. It was amazing, yeah. So kudos to everyone involved. Anyway, so this is my song from that year. Right, it started out silly and it turned into something else. Working on my song today, just come in from the pouring rain. My hair's a mess and my socks are wet. Think I'll have a cup of tea. And I have been all over the world looking for a certain twirl, and I want it now. Yes, it's gotta be now. I got gotta get it somehow, and I want it now. Now the world is upside down. She's harder to find when no one's around. Feel my hopes just sinking down, but maybe she will find me. And now I sit here every night, and the walls in here are all still white, and everything has been shut down tight, and we're in it now. Yes, we're in it right now, but can we get out somehow? 'Cause I want it now. One day when this is done, I won't be the lonely one. When isolation has had its run, I bet we'll have a lot of fun, and we can come out into the light, having endured this terrible fright, and it will be a beautiful sight, but I want it now. Yes, it's gotta be now. We're gonna make it somehow, but I want it now. Thank you. Everybody's got their measles shots, right? Okay, okay, just checking. Yeah.
So this is a new one. I never worked in a factory. My father worked at Stelco in Gananoque, ended up being the head tool and die designer for the two factories. Those factories are long since gone. There was another factory there were several in town. One called Manchester Plastics on Queen Street, but it originally was called Rockwell International. Then it became Manchester, then it became Collins and Aikman. And surprise, surprise, it's not there anymore either. However, I knew a lot of people that worked there. So this is called Life Within a Factory. Life within a factory is not the way it used to be. Factories here have all closed down, and we've become a tourist town. Fortunes made and fortunes lost, a modern plastic Pentecost. Out on Queen Street, out on Queen Street. They cried the night the factory closed, wiped their hands and washed their clothes. Machines and dyes all packed in crates to find new homes in southern states. Scary thought. EI claims and severance checks. The union said it'll all come back. Out on Queen Street, out on Queen Street. Friend says somewhere in his mind, he dreams that he still works the line. Tells me this between the sips, gives the barmaid little tips. Talks about the friends he knew, how families started, families grew. Out on Queen Street, out on Queen Street. Friends I have worked inside, they talk about their time with pride. They share their stories steeped in lore. They know I never worked the floor. They talk of Crown Victoria parts, scattered dreams and broken hearts. Out on Queen Street, out on Queen Street. Life within a factory is not the way it used to be. Thanks for listening.
I'm looking to trade mine and I'm done.
Great job, guys.
Awesome. Who do we have now? Who's our next contestants?
All right, how about a round of applause there for Karen Leslie Hall, Bill King, and Colin Slack. That's some beautiful songs. Next up, we have Robert Weingarten, Pat Mayberry, and Arthur McGregor. Robert Weingarten is part of, comes out as a regular at the Writers Block group that I host back here. And it's been great to see him out participating in these events. He hosts actually open mic in Arnprior, right? On what, Wednesday nights? Wednesday nights at 7. So if you're out that way, like definitely check in with Robert at some point this evening and find out the details. Robert also put an album out not that long ago, and so definitely if you're interested, if you like his music, you know, and if you like any of the music that you hear tonight, you know, go up and talk to the various songwriters. Often you'll find out that they actually have a CD that you might be able to purchase from them, or at least, you know, join them on Instagram or something like that. But Robert, great to have you joining us today. Pat Mayberry also has an album out, and she's been a regular at Writer's Block as well. And then Arthur McGregor, who bears almost no introduction. If you've been living in Ottawa, you know about Arthur McGregor. He has a number of CDs out and has been a big contributor to the music community here in Ottawa for many, many years. So we've got a great lineup here for you, the next three people, and so onwards and upwards.
You gonna go there? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Is Arthur going first?
Pat's gonna go first. They're gonna need it. Somebody asked me for that microphone on the end. Put one there. Put that in it.
It's okay then.
What are we? You're first?
We're first. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Anytime.
I don't know. No, I just wait until you get the go ahead.
Canada doesn't have a DI now.
Oh, the piano doesn't. Yeah. It's right here. Oh, but it's not plugged in then.
Yeah, exactly. I got it.
Nothing.
Okay, I didn't.
We have this.
Okay.
So it all started for me born in a log cabin. No roof.
No, nothing's
Yeah,
on.
log.
None of us are the.
It's like you ever see the skit, the four Yorkshiremen? Monty Python? Roof. There we go.
Okay, how do I get to start playing?
Piano.
We haven't marked which one yet for that.
Yeah, it's the patchwork.
Okay.
We only have two.
Do we have a passport anywhere?
You didn't have one.
I had one in the car.
How long did you live in the cabin without a roof? Until it rained. Then I moved. There's no door, it's hard to get out.
It's into input and there's no buttons pushed in.
You see it?
It's here, it's this. Every time I touch this,
Oh, sketchy? Yeah, this one's done. Okay, so we need a passport. I need the XLR first, and we'll find a passport. Why don't we get it somebody else, and we'll come back to you.
okay.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's a passport.
There we go, look at that. Got it, Steve?
Apparently.
Every woman should have one in their purse.
That's right.
We'll try the piano again real quick.
Okay, here we go. I'm Pat Mayberry, and this is Ann Hurley playing with me on So happy to have Anne playing with me. So this first song is the old one. The new one comes next. So this is a really, really old one called Baby Babe, the Baby Baby song. So it was written about somebody that I can't now remember, or it was just about somebody that was really kind of nice and hot, and I kind of thought they were lovely at the time. So... Tell me what you need. Come on, baby, yeah. Come on and love me, love that's real. Love me, love that's real. So come on, baby, yeah. Come on and love me, love that's real. Love me, love that's real. Lonely. Together, this is meant to be. So come on, baby, yeah. Come on and love me, love that's real. Love me, love that's real. Come on and love me, that's real. Come on and love me, love that's real. Thank you.
I've grown since the last time that this guy set up for me. So I live out in Kempville, and I gotta say I love it out there. If you ever want to get out of Ottawa, Kempville's the place to go. It's oh, thanks. Thank you. So I'm also a member of a group called Tripoli and the Grenville Troubadours. There's 9 of us, and we travel. We do seasonal shows, St. Patrick's Day, Christmas. Who's the Scottish guy? What's his name? Robbie Burns. Sorry. And the most enjoyable part of it is actually practicing. And I got to say that. Anyway, Winchester. The reason I talk about Winchester is because we always play Winchester when we do one of our shows. And they had a songwriting competition that was last week. And I'm trying to write a song for tonight. And then out came this songwriting competition. And the deal was that they send you, it was the Winchester, what is it? People Who Do Stuff for the Arts. That's the name of the organization. And they'd send out a word at 10 o'clock in the morning, and 2.5 hours later you have to send in the song. And the word they sent me was drifted. I'm challenged. I was thinking, it's challenged. I didn't know it's that. I'm challenged. It's called Drifted. And I thought, well, that's a really nice concept for song-along as well. So this song is doing double duty. Seen a lot of time pass by that was mine, and now I find that I've started drifting. My memories, they fade, and it's just like they've strayed, and I can't get them home. I feel like I'm drifting. Well, I'm drifting more and more, like a slow closing door, and I'm searching for a shore that I left before I started drifting. I used to be quite quick. I played a lot of music. My future I thought was fantastic, and it's sprinkled with magic. But now that's in the past, and the times they've gone so fast. Back then I felt I was blessed, but now I'm nostalgic. Well, I'm drifting more and more, like a slow closing door, and I'm searching for the shore. I feel like I'm drifting. Well, I'm drifting more and more, like a slow closing door, and I'm searching for the shore that's left before I started drifting. My memories, they fade, and it's just like they've strayed, and I can't come home, but I feel alone, feel like I'm drifting. Well, I'm drifting more and more, like a slow closing door, and I'm searching for the shore that I left before I started drifting. Thank you.
Hello. This is my second Great Canadian Song-Along. It's actually nice to be in person, because the first one I did was about 300 years ago in 2021 or 22. And it's nice to see everybody here, and nice to be part of a live group. Hope you can hear me okay. So this one is on one of the themes piece. I wrote the song, I had the title probably over a year ago, and just kept working away. I grew up in Montreal, and I went to a free school when I was in grade 6, Keith School in Ville-LaSalle, and there were a number of teachers who were real hippies. There was a number of students that were there that were real hippies, and I guess I gathered this kind of hippie sensibility, if you want, or this, what the real meaning of peace is, and what the real meaning of, being against war, and just the sincerity of it all. It made such a mark on me. So I guess I'm channeling that for this song. So it's called "When Will There Be Peace in Our Time." I've lived for more than 60 years. There's always been a war, fighting in the jungles and deserts, in the streets and overhead. Too many lives broken, too many people dead. Sick of seeing bodies laid out in empty fields, tired of seeing buildings in rubble, tent camps and refugees. Hollow eyes staring, faces gripped in fear. Let's put an end to this once and for all. Stop the anger that keeps this alive. Halt the insanity and ask ourselves, oh, when will there be peace in our time? No one wants to live another day chained by ideology. People locked in racist hate, empty hearts and closed minds. Everyone knows what's right. Oh, it's all black and white. Let's put an end to this once and for all. Stop the anger that keeps this alive. Halt the insanity and ask ourselves, oh, when will there be peace in our time? You think we know better? We teach our kids the golden rule. We're all brothers and sisters, why are we so cruel? I'm holding my grandson, the joy of life in his eyes. Gentle heart unspoiled by hate, too kind for this world. I hope that one day he'll have the chance to live in peace in his time. Oh, when will there be peace in our time? Thanks very much.
I couldn't pass up the peace theme either, so another peace song. Yes, this one's called Bring Peace. Bring Peace. And please do sing on the chorus as soon as you catch on.
hatred and there's fear. Come on, we got to bring our hearts together and find a way. Let's find a way to bring peace, bring peace, bring peace to every nation, each child whose heart is aching. Bring peace, bring peace, bring just a celebration. You know the world is waiting. Every day there's violence and war. So many lost, so many gone before. You know we got to bring our hearts together to find a way. Must find a way to bring peace, bring peace, bring peace to every nation. Whose child whose heart is aching. Bring peace, bring peace, bring just a celebration. You know the world is waiting. All our lives are gathered here as one. There's no denying there's work that must be done. You know we got to bring our hearts together to find a way. Must find a way. Please sing. Bring peace, bring peace, bring peace to every nation. Each child his heart is aching. Bring peace, bring peace, bring just a celebration. You know the world is waiting. Bring peace, bring peace, bring peace to every nation. You can tell this child is aching. Bring peace, bring peace, bring just a celebration. You know the world is waiting. Bring peace, bring peace, bring peace, bring peace, bring peace, bring peace, bring peace. Thank you.
Lovely. What was I going to say? I'm having an electric problem here. It's the one in my brain. Thank you. Sorry about that. I'm working on this new project. The project is called The Creepy Stool. Now, that sounds kind of creepy, but a creepy stool is actually a piece of furniture that was northern Scotland, built in northern Scotland hundreds of years ago, and it used to sit in the side of the fireplace, and people would bring it out to poke the fire or get warm, and that was the creepy aspect of it. I have a friend who's actually building creepy stools, and I'm going to... the reason that it happened is because I have this book of poetry that has been in my family since 1930, and it's written by a Scottish woman, and it's called The Creepy Stool. And it's a collection of poems generally for children, but back in the 1930s, people grew up a lot faster back then, so, children really include a lot more people than just, underage. Anyway, I'm working on this, putting melodies to these lyrics, and I've got a Kickstarter campaign starting in a couple of days, so feel free to kick a little starter. So I'm really excited about that, and there's something else I was going to talk about. Doesn't matter. Being so short, it's a real honor to have it higher, I gotta tell you. This is my Newfoundland song. Does everybody have a Newfoundland song, one they wrote about Newfoundland or they play about Newfoundland? It's called Just Nobody. Didn't bring my reading glasses. Gales they blow, touched with snow, and the waves break cold on the sea. We stand with the fear, touched by a tear, that this might be the last autumn that we see. We eye the black clouds, and the wind screams so loud, there's a storm brewing in from the north. It's time to consider if we leave here forever this island we've lived since our birth. We've greeted the rain and the snow with the very same joy that we've greeted the sun. But perhaps the time's past, and this old house won't last till the winter storms have blown out. We're the last to live hereabout. Every year's been the same, and we play the same game to decide whether we stay or we go. To leave this old house, we may not have a choice. Last winter, there was 5 feet of snow. The fish have all gone, and the lobsters don't spawn. There's no money to be made from the sea. So we live on the dole. Survival's a goal, and we feel that we're just nobody. We've greeted the rain and the snow with the very same joy that we've greeted the sun. So perhaps the time's past, and this old house won't last till the winter storms have blown out. We're the last to live here about. We're the last to live here about.
Okay, so this next song is community radio, and thought about the theme for probably about a month, and I just went down all kinds of dead ends and all that kind of stuff, and then it finally just struck me about kind of the impact that community radio has on music, because I DJ'd it in university in the 19-somethings, and listening to stations like CKCU and others like that, you just get to hear kind of the avant-garde, the way out there that you just don't hear on regular radio. And it's that fervor and that energy, and I wanted it to kind of write it from that perspective. So this is it's basically a tribute to those college radio bands and community radio bands that have been around for many years, that have changed music, like REM, The Jam, you know, all groups like that. So anyway, this is surprisingly called community radio. Spin the dial and find the sound. Voices rising from the town. Stories told and records played echo through the alleyways. Community radio, live and brave, free and true. Community radio, always a home for me and you. Out on the edge of the FM band, a signal drifts like a ghost in the land. Cracking strong, a rusted wire, spinning truth like a raging fire. No suits, no scripts, just heart and sound. Through the static and through the air, keeping our roots on solid ground. So lock the dial and stay a while. Send our voices across the miles. Community radio, live and brave, free and true. 93.1 CKCU, always home for me and you. 93.1 CKCU, always home for me and you. Thanks very much. Thanks.
Yes, okay. Can I pull this out, do you think?
Thank you.
McGregor, Pat Mayberry, and Robert Weingarten. Some great songs there. Thanks, everybody, for coming out tonight. And we've got another nice lineup here. We've got Larry Malwin, who's performing. Pete Goddard, who is a regular coming out to Writer's Block each month. And he's been you've been there almost every month and writing some great songs, Pete. We've got Christine Graves, who is working really considerably in the music world in Ottawa. You can see her out a lot. As a matter of fact, she's got a Songwriters in the Round that's happening tomorrow at Meow That's Hot. So you have like a lot going on tomorrow. You can either come out here for some more music or check out Christine Graves' Songwriters Circle. But she also is running that once a month at Meow That's Hot. And if you haven't checked out Meow That's Hot, definitely that's a place to go out and have a look. They've got an open mic, I think, on Monday nights. Is it Monday? Tuesday nights. It's all original music and original songwriters. So try and make it out there. Without further ado, we've got Larry Malwin, Christine Graves, and Pete Goddard.
Who's going first? You? Are you going first? Who's going first?
We've been going like that.
Are we going like this?
I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
You want to step on that, or the one that's lit? Now you should be good to go.
We all set? So, I write songs so I don't have to talk. This one's on the theme of moment by moment, and I call it Bloom. Can you feel the sun? Oh, those birds can fly. I spend my time holding ground, demonstrating, living by example, patiently playful. Taste the rain, clear the air. Come a little closer, I want to feel your sway. Your motion in this moment makes everything okay. The light I hold, I share with you. Together we grow, sacred and true, moment by moment, ring by ring. Deeply connected as we nurture love, generous and kind, faithful to each other. Nothing to fear, life to give, let's grow. I do care for you, I feel your care for me. Generous and kind, faithful to each other. In life there is pain, we will strengthen each other. 'Cause we are trees blooming before you, living our story of how to love, moment by moment, ring by ring. Birds make nests, bees may live in hives. Life it grows, ebbs and flows, then dies. Only to rise, love it will reclaim. Fire may burn us, they may cut us down, but the love that's in us will always remain. rise again, love it will reclaim. For we are trees blooming in this moment, living our story of how to love, moment by moment, ring by ring. Yeah, we are trees blooming before you, living our story of how to love, moment by moment, ring by ring. Moment by moment, ring by ring.
So that was a love song about trees, through trees.
Oops, sorry. Test, 1, 2. The theme that I picked for this year, this is my second year doing this, and thanks to Christophe and the songwriters, the Writer's Block, for their support. Been with them for about 1.5 years now, so I've been learning how to write songs and been given some great advice from the gang that is part of that group. So thank you all. The Spirit of Rasputins, some of those people are here too, and I just met those guys about 3 weeks or so ago, and I played some songs for them, and they've been very supportive as well, so thanks to those guys as well. Thank you. So the theme that I picked for this year was stories to be told, and the first one I want to share with you is about my mother. She passed away last November. And we haven't had her burial yet because she had passed away in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, and we were to lay her to rest in Trenton, Ontario. So we have to wait until all the snow goes away, and then we can have that service. But this song is I wrote for her, and a friend of mine has helped me write a montage to go with it, so it'll be really nice. The song is called Thank You. My mother was born in the UK. She married a Canadian soldier from Toronto way. She had 4 children, one no longer with us today. She lived for 94 years, then she passed away. I celebrate your life, the love you gave to me, the treatment of your friends with your generosity. You had a big heart, a trusting soul. You were the rock that made our family whole. You gave everything you had, did everything you could to teach your surviving children life lessons as you should. Your stories of the war, your adventures every day, your knowledge, your wisdom is in my heart to stay. I want to thank you for always being there for me. The good Lord has come and set you free. You're reunited now with friends and family. You'll live in my heart for all eternity. You volunteered in places to help the young and old. You sacrificed your time, put your own life on hold. Your solace was religion, church you would attend, a place for you to unwind, praise God, your special friend. You became a global traveler, many sights you did see, foreign and domestic. rustic lands from sea to shining sea. You lived a full, adventurous life. Stories can attest to all our family members. You simply were the best. I want to thank you for always being there for me. The good Lord has come and set you free. You're reunited now with friends and family. You'll live in my heart for all eternity. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being my friend and mother. There was no one else like you, going the extra mile to ensure I made it through. You were one of a kind to me, I know it's true. I want to tell you I love and miss you. Thank you.
Okay, let's hear it for this music stand, 'cause it's what a night. It's been so great so far. I guess if this started 33 years ago in Toronto, that probably 30 years ago I would have done it in Ottawa. So it's 30 years. I hope you like my songs after 30 years. Old-time caller calls and the dust plumes rise in the late afternoon sun. Swing your partner and swing around. Swing your partner around. Grab a glass of liquid courage. Summer's heat's like a melody. Reach your hand to a new do-si-do. Do-si-do behind your friend. Are your stories worth telling? Are the words you speak the truth about how many drinks you had that night? Are your memories a staggering dream, a blur of going home with her? You could never stop at one, and you would never get to her front door. For the stories piled up. "15 years and 15 summers gone now, living in this same old town. had your hopes, you had your chance. Were the stories worth telling? Were your stories worth telling? Were the stories worth telling?
I told Greg it was sad. Pretty sad.
Oddly enough, this is a sad one too. Explores some of the similar themes as the last song, namely connection. This one's more about the... I did once. Turn off the lights. Don't turn on the lights. Turn off the lights. Okay. That means you guys are all...
There's a song in that.
I know. Nonetheless, it's still a sad song. Well, it's gray. Oh, I'm sad. The music's over and beauty's been had. Chopped down and trucked away, made into crosses, and we're told to pray. And there's fear and pain, and the world's on fire again. You can witness that, my friend. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. 'Cause you're near, I feel your skin. And while we talk, we're touching. And you say something I know to be true. That we touch again. Where you end and I begin. Times of trouble, you need a friend. It's the space where we meet that life begins. Where you end and I begin. Times of trouble, you need a friend. It's the space where we meet that life begins. So it goes, they'd have us believe. But I believe we can affect change, and love shall succeed, and doors will open where never before. Peace and love forevermore. Where you end and I begin. Times of trouble, you need a friend. It's the space where we meet that life begins.
Still here.
But it was off when I
Okay, this next song is under the same thing, A Story to be Told. This is about a friend of mine that his story goes like this. His son and his family all live in Toronto. He used to work here at D&D and used to live in Ottawa and used to play baseball and golf and all that good stuff. And in Thanksgiving of 2019, he drove home from Toronto from seeing his family at Thanksgiving time. And when he got here to his house in Ottawa, he was unloading his car, and he fell twice. The neighbors saw that, and they thought that was kind of unusual, which it was. So they called 911. The ambulance came and picked up our friend and took him to a hospital, and he got diagnosed with a massive brain tumor. So they did an operation here in Ottawa, but they could only do part of the brain tumor because it was so large. So in January of 2020, his family had him transferred to Toronto, and he passed away in March of 2020. So we were never able to have a celebration of life or any celebration of any kind because of COVID. So I wrote this song about him, and I want to share that song with you, and it's, as I say, it's about his life, and the song is called My Friend. Let me tell you about this man. He was a die-hard Toronto fan. He would bet, and his only regret was they hadn't won Lord Stanley yet. But he would take the ribbing well for over 50 years of living hell. He would say to this day, I'll stand behind them all the way. Poker, euchre, pick a game. He was competitive just the same. Talking smack, a low chip stack. Somehow he'd find that missing jack. Was it luck or was it skill? For him it was such a thrill. He would win to others' chagrin with a big smile upon his chin. Memories from the past, stories that will forever last. Having you as my friend, in my heart that will never end. Even though you've come and gone, you'll be remembered in this song. Your quirky smile and contagious laugh, your life was taken way too fast. He loved to golf and did it well. He rose above when others fell. Around the green his chipping was keen. A chance at a birdie could be seen. He always shot a modest score. That number was close to 84. Another round, 20 balls found. Hold the card tight or you're on the ground. From the spring until the fall, he would enjoy playing ball. Batting left or batting right, his antics on the field were quite the sight. One moment please is what he'd say. Sugar balls when he left the play. In the sun having fun, he would laugh with everyone. Richard has a loving son. Cody, you were his number one. So proud of the man that you become. He loved you more than anyone. Memories from the past, stories that will forever last. Having you as my friend, in my heart that will never end. Even though you've come and gone, you'll be remembered in this song. Your quirky smile and contagious laugh, your life was taken way too fast. Memories from the past, Thank you very much. Starting next week, I'm going to record this song and I'm going to send it to his family.
Is it on? I got it in the monitor anyway. I do. Yes, I do. Last time I went to a writer's block meeting, I kind of had the beginning of this song, and it's eluded me ever since. So I'm still working on it, but we'll see how it goes. All the air disappears from the room. Sometimes some words, that's what they do. They're like a vacuum. Color drains from his face. Lines around eyes wash out disgrace. When he holds an ace, he really plays the fool. It's about time for a little kindness, I guess. The river runs from Quebec all the way down south to Texas. We're all border towns now. We're standing around now this new no man's nexus. And our kids unlearn the urge to reach out. And the dirt shoulder wears a tattered poncho. Blind eye turning in Toronto as the river flows. Some reach out. It's about time for a little kindness, I guess. It's about time for a little kindness, I guess. Want to sing it with me one time? It's about time for a little kindness, I guess. Nice. Some never forget the urge to reach out. Oh, yeah. I want to keep going.
How come the Epiphone sounded like it had distortion?
Could be the battery. Yeah, there was another guitar up here that sounded like that too.
sounded good at that song. It sounded perfect.
We're good.
I want to fix the microphone.
It's like a short joke, isn't it?
Do you want to be in the middle?
Bay.
It's all good.
Christine Graves, Pete Godard, and Larry Malwin. So next up is me, Christophe Elie. I'm going to be playing a couple of songs, a new song that I wrote for this, and another song that I song about peace. So, and we've got up here, we have Alan Sandeman, who's a regular in this in the community, out playing songs, an amazing songwriter. Who I've heard for the last few years. He's always putting out new music and great contributor as well to the community as well. So yeah. And also I'm here with Bob Gernon, and Bob has been coming out to Writer's Block for a number of years, 30 years apparently. But he's been coming to the Writer's Block that I've been hosting quite regularly for quite a while. And Bob is an incredible and very prolific songwriter. Every time he comes to Writer's Block, he's got a new song. And, you know, so I went up to him tonight. I was like, oh, Bob, so what topic did you choose? And he's like, well, I chose a couple of topics. Of course, I wrote 2 songs for the event tonight. So
That's what you're supposed to do, isn't it? Those are the
apparently.
instructions. I follow the
I'm going to get set up, though.
Who's going first?
What do you think? Alan, do you want to start?
Look, you're the leader of this thing. You go right in the middle.
How about you? Do you mind starting?
Well, I don't have a mic. I need a mic for my guitar. I'm sorry. I live in antiquated times. I don't have a mic. I don't have a jack. You bet. I ain't got jack.
Well, thanks to everybody for coming out tonight. A lot of people aren't even performing tonight, but still came out. Really appreciate the support. So.
so sorry for creating all this.
No problem, Bob. It's a lot of stress, eh?
No biggie. I must say that I love the variety that we've had. Rock and roll, we've had folk, we've had rhythm and blues. What?
Almost a bit of jazz.
Some jazz. Jeez. So I'm hoping to include all of those in this next song. No. Are you going, or am I going? No, I'm going. Okay. You're standing there looking at me, and I'm getting nervous. Can you hear me? Can you hear my guitar? That's interesting because I'm not playing yet. All right. So there are parts in here that you are invited to join in if you would care to do so. Oh, the song is about moments by moment. I used to be a time management guy. I used to do seminars and workshops, so as soon as I saw moment by moment, I thought I have to do that. Just a short introduction. Is that okay? Alan is saying, move it along. Moment by moment. Let's try it again. Moment by moment, how swiftly times pass. Good times seem fleeting, bad times linger and last. Whatever the season, no matter the cost, your love has endured. It's never been lost. Here's the chorus. Moment by moment, the sand slips away. Moment by moment, day after day. Moment by moment, there's one thing I pray. Moment by moment, our love. Moment by moment, our love is here to stay. Whoops. When I was much younger, I did not understand how quickly these moments would slip through my hands. I foolishly squandered the friendships I had, but you stood beside me through all the good and the bad. Moment by moment, the sand slips away. Moment by moment, day after day. Moment by moment, there's one thing I pray. That moment by moment, our love. Moment by moment, our love is here today. To stay. I was so foolish not so long ago. Wasted sweet moments when our love should have grown. Now I long to get rid of those seeds that I sowed. 'Cause you're the most loving person that I've ever known. Moment by by moment, the sand slips away. Moment by moment, day after day. Moment by moment, there's one thing I pray. Moment by moment, our love. Moment by moment, our love is here to stay. Can you sing that with me? Moment by moment, the sand slips away. Moment by moment, day after day. Moment by moment, there's one thing I pray. Moment by moment, our love. Moment by moment, our love is here to stay. I'm fading away now. Thank you.
I have to say that's always a sort of a theme, Bob. I think that you're always like a lot of your songs will remind people of the importance of being in the moment. Bob has an album that he put out with most of his family. I think your entire family sang on the album, and the album is called "Make It a Great Day."
A wonderful day.
Make it a wonderful day, right?
Yeah, thank you.
So I wrote this song this week, and so hopefully I'll remember the lyrics. But this song I wrote is I took the theme of I started with moment by moment, but then that wasn't working, so I went to community radio, and that sort of clicked. And community radio is something that's dear to my heart. In particular, I've got a radio show on Tuesday mornings at 8 a.m. called Songs of the Revolution with CKCU. And I feel like CKCU and community radio in Ottawa really is sort of like the lifeblood. Like even, you can trace it always, you can always trace back like these community events to community radio in a lot of respects, so. And so anyway, I was thinking about that, and here's the song I wrote. This song is called Glow of the Radio. Driving the country back roads alone in my car. Crackle of the radio tuning into the stars. Suddenly the voice breaks through, the DJ's voice so clear and true. Now I'm no longer alone, it's just me and you. Lower the radio, coming in soft and slow. By my side when I'm feeling low. Just dialing to CKCU. Rushing off to work, gotta be my next meal. Turning the key to the car, another day they'll steal. Radio comes on, they're playing your song. Thing I know is with you, I just can't go wrong. Community radio. coming in soft and slow. You're by my side when I'm feeling low. If you're searching for the truth in the sea of fake news, just dial in to CKCU. Watching the evening news, is this world going mad? With all that's going on, I've been feeling so sad. Turn on local radio, CKCU or CHUO. For too long, you'll have your favorite show. Blow up the radio, coming in soft and slow. By my side when I'm feeling low. Searching for the truth in the sea of fake news. Just dial in, just set your preset car or find it on the internet. CKCU. Blow the radio.
First thing I should tell you is I've been with my wife for 42 years, so this is not an autobiographical song. It's about a guy who's a bit of a player, and it's one of those, he's been around a long time and finally found one that he doesn't want to play with anymore. This is just too important. Love never came too easy to me, like I was always outside of the gate. All I had to do was find a reason to believe. No more graceless guarantees and nothing left to fate. Those messages and memories I couldn't find my way around. The road to love seemed slippery and steep, but now I'm keeping promises I never meant to keep. Morning brings your lipstick on that empty coffee cup, your scent in every corner of the room. Can't take my eyes off you, remembering your touch, and I've got nothing on my mind but watching you. Moment by moment I fall deeper every day, and every night I get to watch you fall asleep. As long as I keep promises I never meant to keep. Here is my confession, you're my singular obsession. Now my heart has gotten in the way. We can let the world go by without us. Let them think we're lost and helpless. There's no price we wouldn't pay. Those shadows deep inside you I may never understand, or those secrets the world can't know. But we share an invitation to the life we've got planned. No matter it's fast or if it's slow. And I know that I will be there when you're finally revealed, and all the love I ever want's within my reach. As long as I keep promises I never meant to keep.
I don't believe him when he says that it's not autobiographical, but every time he insists. Can I move this up a little?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. Otherwise, I end up bending my knees. Beautiful. Thank you very much. This tune is called Don't Blink. And there's a place for you to join in as well. I'll nod towards you. I'll probably hit my head on the right. That way you'll know. Don't blink. Life is gonna pass you by. Don't think. You're gonna be that special guy. You know, the one who never ages, the one who never says good. Whoops. The one who never ages, the one who's never gonna die. Don't blink, my friend. Don't blink. Don't blink, my friend. Don't blink. Have you ever seen the movie The Portrait of Dorian Gray? I was having a conversation a few days ago with a friend of mine, and he was saying, somehow or other, our ages came up, and he said, "You can't be that old." And I said, "Well, I am." He says, "But you don't look that old." So I referred him to the movie that because every time he did something evil, the portrait showed up with a cut on the face or a brow, whatever. Anyway, that's the idea. Don't blink. Look. I'm talking too much. Alan says, yes, he's talking too much. It just floated down. It was quite beautiful. The way it did, it was graceful, right? Okay. Did you ever stop and wonder where the time has gone? Whatever happened to that youngster? Where has his promise gone? Whatever happened to the dreams he dreamed, the mountains he would climb? Whatever happened to that young man and the world he hoped to find? Don't blink. Don't blink. That's it. Life's gonna pass you by. Don't think. You're gonna be that special guy. You know, the one who never ages, the one who's never gonna die. Don't blink, my friend. Don't blink. Don't blink, my friend. Don't blink. Well, I must be getting older. I'm thinking about the end. It's hard to believe there'll come a time when life goes out without me in. But that's the naked, bitter truth. So let me say it once again. Don't blink. Don't miss a single thing. Stay awake, my friend. Don't blink. Here we go. Don't blink. Good. Life's gonna pass you by. Don't think. You're gonna be that special guy. You know, the one who never ages. The one who never says goodbye. Don't blink, my friend. Don't blink. Don't blink, my friend. Don't blink. Now this song may sound a bit depressing. I didn't mean for it to be. It's meant to be a loving wake-up call for you and you and you and you and you and me. pray that every now and then we'll give ourselves a pinch. I won't pinch you, but you pinch yourself. Get the idea? To make sure that we're wide awake to enjoy the beauty of this life we're living in. Don't blink. One more time. Don't blink, don't blink, or life's gonna pass you by. Don't think, you're gonna be that special guy. You know, the one who never ages, the one who never's gonna die. Don't blink, my friend, don't blink, my friend, don't blink. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So I was thinking about what I would do for a second song, and I had a real, I was really lucky, like in the last 6 months, there was a peace train that came from Vancouver to Ottawa in November, and I got an email like the day before by this guy, Rob Ryan, who's in Just Voices, and he said, there's a peace train coming from Vancouver to Ottawa. I was like, oh, that's interesting. He said, we want to get some people to come out and welcome them and play some songs of peace. And so I was like, yeah, count me in. So we went to the train station. Next day, Chris White joined me, Rob Ryan and his brother, and we met them. And Via Rail actually was very, helpful. They gave us a room to meet in and play some songs. And so that was 40 people, and Chris actually wrote a song about this. 40 people arrived from Vancouver to talk about peace with the MPs here in Ottawa. And to make a long story short, or longer story short, in January, I started seeing these other emails from the peace train folks, and it turns out that Elizabeth May decided to do a peace train from Montreal to New York. And so we went to New York. I joined them on the train. We played some songs, played some Cat Stevens, and made our way to the United Nations for the week to talk about, to attend the meetings at the UN on the prohibition of nuclear weapons. And so I wanted to play a song about peace and in commemoration of that, because I feel like every time you turn on the news, they're talking about increasing military spending, and it's rare that you're even hearing about peace these days, unfortunately. And with the war taking place in Gaza, in the war in Ukraine, I think we need to talk more about peace. And this song is called Peace. Tanks roll through the streets, fear rolls through my mind. Freedom under siege, kidnapping our time. Peace went too high, the smile of a child in the killer's eye. Peace went too high, darkness settles, stop my search again. What prophets do we seek? What lies beyond revenge? Is forgiveness out of reach? How do we start again? Peace went too high, the smile of a child in the killer's eye. Peace went too high, the sun goes down, stop my search.
So I'm going to have a very talented friend of mine join me up here, Ann Hurley. It's not that she's that good. She's just here to cover my ass. No. All right. I hate telling her the chords because then you never know, what's going to happen. It's A minor, D minor, a whole bunch of that. F just stays on the F a little bit longer. Okay. So this is one that's probably a year old, and I have no idea where it came from, but it's fun. I was flying, now I'm drifting like a lonely river flows. No one there to guide it, got to find its way alone. I should have seen this coming, there's no one else to blame. And trouble seems to find me, draws me closer to the flame. Some folks will always tell the truth, while others always lie. Most people choose their moments, and by words they live or die. A heart and mind might disagree on how to ease the pain, but none of it comes easy, and no way to break the chains. You're up. They say confession's good for the soul, but I'm not so sure that's true. As I've tried it countless times before, and it's failed like a witch's brew. If we're gonna turn this love around, we need a little trust, some luck, a good fortune might not be enough. I was flying, now I'm drifting like a lonely river flows. No one there to guide it, got to find its way alone. I should have seen this coming, there's no one else to blame. And trouble seems to find me, draws me closer to the flame. Say confession's good for the soul, but I'm not so sure that's true. 'Cause I've tried it countless times before, and it's failed like a witch's brew. If we're gonna turn this love around, we need a little trust, some luck, and good fortune might not be enough. There's no one else to blame, and trouble seems to find me, draws me closer to the think it's out I just wish Ann would get into it a little bit more.
Alan Sandeman, everybody.
Thanks very much, folks.
And Bob
Thank you,
Gurnan.
and Hurley.
Thank you.
Where do you want us? There's only the three of you, I think. Chicken eye. Christophe. Christophe. Chris. And Jill. Oh. Kim. 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 Grab the iPad. You guys are going to be here. Can you take some of the distortion off? Turn the volume back up. Okay, I did already. I would set the gain to around 9 o'clock, maybe 10. And set the volume at around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. That's the change.
I feel like
Try that.
there's got to be room for. We're hogging 2 mics.
Hang on a second. Hang on. I just want to know where Jill's going.
There's only. Do you want us to use 1 mic, Peter?
Everybody just hang on. Hey, Jill, what are you doing?
Piano.
Okay, good. Okay, so you guys need to move over here. Is that okay?
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No problem. Okay, so you this is your mic. You have to grow 5 inches.
So should we use that mic?
Those things I get like. Okay, tell me where you're good here.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's good, eh? Mm-hmm. Check 1, 2. Get a. And then.
Ready?
Do you think you could hold that mic stand in the middle?
You mean the music stand?
Yeah.
Here, do you want this one
Use
instead?
that one better, yeah. It's steadier.
No one's going to use it? No? Okay. I don't really need.
I do.
All right. I know.
Okay, so right now we don't need to unplug anything, bang on anything. We're good. Okay, just you want to.
Oh, it's filthy.
underlined it on my phone, but it didn't transfer because it wasn't connected to the internet. Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, everybody. Whoa. I'm Chris White. Hi there. How much fun are we having so far? And all of these amazing, and you think about it, all these brand new songs. So I want to give you a tribute in terms of being audience members for being receptive to all these brand new songs you haven't heard, most of them ever before. I want to say big thank you to Steve Musk doing the sound here. And such a nice job. Keeping the show rolling along, and everybody here at Moose McGuire's for making us feel so welcome, which we do. Christophe Elie hosting the show tonight. If you come back tomorrow, it'll be Peter Rutherford, and hosting tomorrow night, a whole other batch of songwriters, and then on Saturday night, it'll be me. I'll be here, and isn't this fantastic? And then once again, a big thank you to Karen Leslie Hall for starting off this whole thing. I think it's really funny the way that she started it, she ran it, she got everything going, she dropped out for a while, and then it relentlessly pulled her back in, and she started writing songs and organizing these song-along events now in Gananoque, so isn't that fun? So, and let's just see, here we have Kim Newhook and Craig Myers right here. Come on, let's do it. I have a vague memory because you've been doing this for a few years now, correct?
That's right.
So here, grab a mic and here, we'll just have a little quick chat.
Sure.
So do you know how many years you've been doing this?
Well, Canadian Spaces, I don't know if anyone remembers that show. Wait, there still is a Canadian Spaces. There used to be one with a guy named Chopper McKinnon. So way back when, he had something called Writer's Block at the original Rasputin's on Bronson at Carling. And so that was our first taste of an event like this. We arrived at the little cafe, and when we got there, the CKC were setting up their stuff, and then Chopper said, okay, the theme is space. Go right, you've got an hour. So we all dodged out into our cars and came back and did some stuff. So
yeah.
And then we got reacquainted with it with the new format a few years back. But
yeah. So that's what they called a sweatshop, and it really was. In those days, 1 hour to write a song and perform it. And but we just love hearing you, and it's always nice. It's a special treat every song along to hear Kim and Craig, and over here, Jill Jeffrey. I've seen you perform a lot, Jill, but I have to confess, I didn't know that you played the piano. I usually see you with the guitar. Oh. Okay, well, it's a good simulation anyway, and you don't live in town, so you came into town for this, correct? All the way from Carleton Place? Arnprior. So that's dedication, isn't it? Let's hear it for Kim and Craig and Jill Jeffrey.
Hello.
hello.
Thank you to all the organizers and all the hard work. And I think what's so fascinating about songwriting workshop is everybody's song is just unique as their fingerprint. They're all different. Everybody's songwriting abilities, and their spirit shines right through.
So keeping in the theme of peace, Jill, this is a song that doesn't really quite seem finished, but it was written for the time when the Ukraine invasion began, and it's a bit of a hard song to sing, and because just bringing our minds back to what's really going on there is a difficult human endeavor, just to imagine our connected souls over there, made from the same stardust, the same spirits. So this is just a song called Prayer for Ukraine.
Ukraine, hearts are breaking all around the world. Yesterday they were peacemaking, today war. But you are who we are, a star, a spirit. You are who we are, love and pain, prayer for Ukraine. Day that you woke up to, who knows the sounds you heard, who knows who held you tight and dearly, who gave the word. You are who we are, a star, a spirit. You are who we are, love and pain, prayer for Ukraine. Take the West told the camera, we condemn, our sanctions will bite. Barbaric attack, belligerent madman, for every inch you'll fight. But you are who we are, a star, a spirit. You are who we are, love and pain, prayer for Ukraine. A boy of 7 asks his father if he could go to war. His astronaut dream no longer important. A dream's a dream's a dream. Where will I run? Where will I go? Tell me. Highways are jammed to the west. Redraw the maps. History will judge you. Run from the greatest threat. But you are who we are, a star, a spirit. If you were where we are, love and pain, prayer for Ukraine.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. You know, Craig had I think there was three songs written for this song-along, and then we tried to pull that one off that we did, just started it a couple days ago, and So I think we reverted to an older one, but it still fits with the theme.
So I'm going to bang it really hard this time. So it's about I guess you would go with the theme of the story, a story to be told in a way. This old song. It's not that old actually. It's about a year old. But Kim and I moved into this little house on a hill, and it has a long gravel driveway, and we started a family up there and did all the things families do growing up in Canada. Kim made a rink every winter, and kids went horseback. Right, you just grew up around this house, and then all of a sudden they become big people, and we're still in the house, and they still come home. We still have fun, but it's feels like the same but different place that we're living in.
And Chef told me to remember that Greg Kelly has invited Craig and I to play here on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Thank you. We're going to bring our kids. We really wanted them to be part of our band, but they would have nothing of it. But they're going to come up for one song each. So thank you, Greg. It's an honor. And it's an honor to be amongst all these celebrities here for me.
Coming home to the gravel driveway. It's getting dark. Is this still our place? Shadows in the yard. Will our selfie bar? Yeah. I'm still looking out for kids. All of their friends, they could still be playing, hiding by a blue spruce, calling for a new truce. Turn off the car, I can hear the peepers. House is dark, are there 3 deep sleepers? Couldn't wait up late for their father's sake. Yeah. I'm still climbing up the steps, open the door like I did before, when they all would greet me, smiling warm and sweetly. Around, we're walking down that same driveway. What used to be here, now it's a same but different place. Yeah, yeah. Turn on the light and I pour a cool one. Here's to you and me, and here's to no one. Here's to memory and my maple tree. Yeah, yeah. Save your putting back on work. All of the hours slaving, saving for a little nest egg. What about tonight, babe? Look around. We're walking down that same driveway. What used to be here, now it's a same but different place. Echoes off the walls when we fill those halls. Look around, yeah, yeah, yeah. Here you and I live, raised a couple kids right beside that spruce tree. You and me still shining, full moon in the sky. And look around, we're walking down that same driveway. What used to be here, now it's a same but different place. Look around, we're walking down that same driveway. What used used to be here. Now it's a same but different place.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I know I'm shooting without a guitar. I know it.
Peter. Great job, guys. Give me glasses.
Oh, that's good. Don't want anybody to sit on them.
Yeah, we wouldn't want you to put them on your heads like you did on Monday night. Good. Nice, good here. Next. Plugging in. Yeah. Stomp on that when you're ready to go. Boop, boop, boop. And just we have to wait for Jan to come up here. Am I coming through right there, Stephen?
How about that? How about a big round of applause for Kim and Craig Myers and Jill Jeffries.
Yeah.
Beautiful songs. That was beautifully touching song about Ukraine. Wow, that was really incredibly done. And
How are you? Good.
and Jill, nice job on the piano. That was good. Two beautiful songs. Very nice. I wanted to thank Greg Kelly for being so supportive of this event for so many years. And as was just mentioned, Greg has a show, Tunes Afternoon, that takes place every Saturday afternoon. Greg, how long is it going for the rest of the, like, does it go right into June? Up to June 14th. So any Saturday afternoon, but you get started at 1 o'clock though, right? Yeah. So get started here at 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoons if you're looking for something to do. In particular, this Saturday, right? This Saturday afternoon, we've got Craig and Kim who will be performing some more songs. So that'll be a real treat this Saturday. Try and make it out for that. So next up, we've got Jan Bantam and we've got Jason DiTomaso. Jason and I guess we go back like quite a while now. It seems like 7 or 8 years back in the day when
the Northeastern.
Yeah, Northeastern was having a songwriters thing that he'd get people together all the time, and that was great. Yeah. So and Northeastern did a great job of like bringing people together, songwriters together in this community. Helped sort of start the formation of. Well, I mean, this community has been going on and evolving for many years. It's always been strong, but I feel like it's really particularly strong right now. We've got 3 nights of Great Canadian Song-Along, and then we've got like Almonte. If you're out that way, find out where that's going to take place. But without further ado, we've got Jan Bantam and Jason DiTomaso.
Sorry, my pickup is really. I'm in the market for a new guitar. If I hold. Sorry. Yes. Stop moving around. Yes. If I hold out can't. Oh, before I sing this, in song studios, sometimes I sing at church. You know, sometimes you don't want to say that. But I do. I've been doing it since I was 12. And wrote this song, and it has the word Jesus in it. So I was playing it for Julian Taylor, and I said, maybe I won't sing this one because it has Jesus in it. And he was like, yes! So I'm going to sing it tonight.
If I hold out a candle, would the world feel its warmth? If I sing a song of peace, would the world hear a sound? If I loved and I lived as Jesus did, could I help make peace abound? Could I make peace abound in this cold, tired earth? Could love spread the whole world around? I can learn to live with a wider view. I can make peace abound. For every child who is alone, there's a voice in the night. For every victim of injustice, there's a clear path to right. And for those who believe hate can be turned around in this world, peace can abound. We can make peace abound in this cold, tired world. Love can spread the whole world around. We can learn to live with a wider view. We can make peace abound. It's light for understanding. It's a war of good for all, overwhelming what divides us, letting oppression fall. Hope can be the remedy, and love the solid ground in this world. Peace can abound. We can make peace abound in this cold, tired earth. Love can spread the whole world around. We can learn to live with a wider view. We can make peace abound.
How's everyone doing? What a great night, eh? Wonderful, wonderful. And outstanding. Wow, I've been sitting in the back there all night. Like, what a great venue. You know, I'm pretty lucky. I get to travel coast to coast to coast a lot for my work. And I got to tell you, Ottawa is a great epicenter for folk music and the whole community, the open mic scene. So I consider myself very fortunate to be part of this. Now, on to the songwriting. I don't write too many songs. I think some of you who know me, I write about 1 or 2 songs a year, and they're usually accidents. So I'll do 2 tonight. The first one I'll do is from the 2022 Song-Along. I think one of the themes that year was dinosaur. It's a song I like to do a lot. It's a song I wrote about my 3 daughters. And sort of, well, you'll figure out who the dinosaur is. It's actually me. So there you go. Hope you like it.
Used to whisper softly, no monsters in your room. Laughed at my stories about going to the moon. And as time flows on, listen to your own song. Now you're growing older, much wiser in your years, waiting in the wings to
to wipe away the tears. And as time flows on, listen to your own song. Maybe I'm a dinosaur trying to stay awake, but out of sight. Soon you'll be leaving, rising like the sun. Your songbook is open, your music's just begun. And as time flows on, listen to your own song. Maybe I'm a dinosaur trying to stay awake, out of sight. Listen to this dinosaur just one more time before you go. Maybe I'm a dinosaur trying to stay awake, but out of sight. Listen to this dinosaur just one more time before you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I hope I didn't read the topics wrong. This is called Just Blink, not Don't Blink, but so I might have read it wrong. Sorry about that. And I get a little bit tongue-tied with this, so I apologize now that I hope I'm not going to wreck it. And maybe you can help me, because it says just blink real hard and long, and every time I sing it I keep saying real long and hard. Oh, that sounds bad.
You're standing out in front of you, chirping company line. A poker face can work, so you've gotta keep trying. You know that it's BS, the new way that things are done, and you come to a point where it's just not any fun. Just blink real hard and long, they'll get the message if your will is strong. Just blink, just blink, just blink. When the patriarchs and oligarchs, they've got the world by the throat, jump on the higher road, bring down the orange goat. New world round the corner, history has shown nothing is forever, we're just all skin and bone. So just blink real hard and long, they'll get the message if your will is strong. Just blink, just blink, just blink. Anxiety is taking hold, 'cause all is in a mess. Calm your beating heart, it's all just a test. Humanity can take it, We'll all come back around like weeds through the cracks, pushing through the ground. Just blink real hard and long. They'll get the message if our will is strong. But just blink, just blink, just blink.
Very nice. Very nice. All righty. Let's see here. So for this year's song, I think you guys will pick up. I think you guys will pick up what the theme is just by the nature of the song here. I'm going to try to do this without actually looking at the words. See how it goes. Bravery.
You can do it. You can do it.
I can do it. All right. So, what did I write about again? Okay, I kid. You'll figure it out. Here we go. Got the right cadence here. Okay. This song might make the top 10 in community radio. No AIBS here or auto-tune idiotico. Turn that dial, stay for a while, tune on in. Let it begin. Pop that sound, pass it around on community radio. This song might make the top 10 on community radio. Music's on, just listen in. Turn that dial, it'll make you smile. Tune on in. Let it begin. Pop that sound, pass it around on community radio. Turn that dial, stay for a while, tune on in, and let it begin. Off that sound, pass it around on community radio. This song might make the top 10 on community radio. No AIBS here or auto-tune idiotico. This song might go to number 1 on community radio. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
If you record that, that will be on CKCU a lot.
Ah, cool. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you very much.
Awesome, man. Loved it. Thank you. Nice job, Jen. Very nice.
Thanks, Christophe.
All right, thanks everybody for attending the Great Canadian Song-Along's first night. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Thanks to all the artists who performed tonight. Thanks to all of you for coming out. Thanks to Moose McGuire's sound, live stream. Thanks very much, guys. Steve and Nate, much appreciated. And we've got lots of music ahead this weekend, Friday night, Saturday night. Come on out and support the other artists that will be performing the next couple of nights. Thanks again for coming out. And